right, so Aaron and Jason, 2-0 tonight. What were the big takeaways?
Should have been 4-0, for one. Big takeaway was that we were lucky that we were playing a very toothless Portland, so that we could miss those 2 penalties and still win.
Yeah.
Because, that first half, it was all us. We were creating all sorts of chances, all sorts of mayhem, and I think it was just, if the dam finally broke. Hopefully now that we have scored, that it'll kind of become more of a habit. But certainly very lucky to play a team that is not going to punish us for missing two penalties in the first 20 minutes. So they got to practice those, perhaps.
Well, I think the only thing I have to say to disagree with what you said is that it's pronounced toothless. So, Jason, come on now. So, any thoughts about like what made it so that we were like, again, we were in a spot where you could have said 4, right?
Yeah.
I
think the kind of the new squad of guys. Nahar, Yazbek still newish. Obviously Kazim and Eddie. I think those guys really stepped up and showed out tonight. Great energy. Eddie was everywhere. Kazim's run and cuts inside were phenomenal. Yazbek, you could see him quarterbacking the defense and with the goalie during breaks. Nahar, is the one who finally got the ball in the net for us. Phenomenal night from the new guys, and they're definitely bringing a great energy.
Yeah, the 2 new outside right guys got goals there and real revelations. Anything that you saw from? So we were talking a little bit about the left side previously. Anything that was like a little concerning, or things that looked like we could be doing differently on the left?
On the left, I don't know. Alex seemed to kind of get away a bunch, but I want to piggyback on the new guys. It's amazing the difference between, having teenagers with Corcoran and Meyer starting versus the guys who've, kind of been in leagues and have played, first team soccer more. No offense to, Corcoran and Meyer, but they are not supposed to be starting.
Yeah.
And so, Qasim
should just be one of them out there, not 2 of them.
Yeah, Qasim is exciting. I'm happy for him, and I'm in love with Tagzeth already. Just the way that he works, he won so many balls. Second, kind of in that in those transition moments where you want to win the ball back quickly. He was there, so. I think those guys are exciting, and it's nice to see, when we have pretty much, as first choice of a lineup as possible, minus maybe Brugman or whatever, that, we can, be successful.
Yeah, there's a lot. So there's maybe even some promise of depth there, which might even again, if those guys can get and stay healthy, what a great rotation we'd see.
Nice change from where we've been the last couple of years. Get some depth. But yeah, like he was saying, I think Moyle at times was our best attacking presence. He's always been a workhorse. We've talked about that for years. He just keeps running. In terms of things that could get better, I think Sam and Hani still look a little out of it. I think they got to put one in the net. We got to get some confidence going from them and get Hani back in form. But yeah, and then the defense, it might be a little toothless on the Portland side, but defense looked great. I don't think they had a shot on goal for the first 70, 80 minutes. It looked like the Nashville defense of old.
It's pronounced toothless. So I think that everybody was kind of swooning over just how excellent an addition Tax has been. So we finally got some goals. BJ had said 50 goals is the mark this season. I'm still going to keep asking this question. Do we hit 50?
If we continue to, put up the expected goals that we put up today, I think there's a good chance. we still missing out on 2 games, not scoring. Certainly means we have to score more, but I think the number was 1.7 a game or something. So we're more than that. Against poor opposition, or if we put away chances, you can certainly see this team scoring 3 or 4. So it's possible. But 50 goals is, lofty. We have 31 games to do it. So again, need to score at least, 2 more goals each game.
Yeah. So yeah, if we keep playing the spoons, we're going to look pretty good.
Yeah, at this point, like, a win's a win. I feel like historically we've played down to our competition much more than we've risen to challenges. I think like last year we lost to the worst team in the West like 3 different occasions. Like Kansas City came in here and beat us like 3 years in a row. So yeah, and so it's while it might not be the best team, I think it's good to see the mentality of the boys, to see them like come out and handle business, come out and continue attack. I mean, one thing we've talked about a bunch is like late in games, whether we're winning, tied, or losing, like we sit back and we just let teams attack us at home. And not tonight. Tonight we were creating chances in the 90 plus. Like I think the mentality was on display tonight.
Looking good whenever it needs to happen. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.